I see no god here, except for me.
Hey, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we cleared out the old factory, one of the highest level areas in the game. And this time, we're trying to lock out the hardest super boss. Now, very funnily, the one that we fought the final super boss in 3 was episode 236. This one is 163, so very similar numbers at least. I have no idea how we're gonna do in this fight, but we'll certainly see. He's doing a lot of damage to Tora, and that's just with the generic attacks. Okay, that's not bad. We've gotten a pretty good start at least. We'll keep Cosmos there. I'm really surprised that he can get blown down too. We'll toss in a second sun. Right away getting an orb. We're going to want to make the most of our chain attacks because I'm not sure exactly how likely it is that we're going to, or how often it is that we're going to get chain attacks. That said, one thing that I will mention is that I, of course, did change, you can tell by the fact that now we're but I did change around our equipment. So now Morag has a setup where she is all in on the she is all in on the party gauge. Driver arts boost up party gauge, excellent on special boost party gauge. What's the other thing that she has? I forget. Something else with party gauge, I'm sure. Ruinous Weather we're gonna do right away, just because I think that one's a little bit tougher for us to get. Like, I don't... Well, I mean... Not like water has difficult paths, but... Murder Ray, that sounds strong. And we can... Come on, smack... Really? Not gonna... Come on, Tora. I'm just going to... do a nice timed evasion. You know what? God damn it, I already did this. Oh, let's do a second sun! We haven't done that yet! No, we have. We're just gonna circle it through pretty quickly. Whatever. If Tora still has the aggro, that'd be real cool. I don't know how likely it is. Oh, apparently, incredibly. This is going disturbingly well. I'm gonna hold on to my level 4 for a bit. No, do not do that. And waiting for... There we go. Because I know Kuradil has some very strong arts that I don't want him to... Titan's Awakening. I think that's literally just him doing getting into his enrage. So, and I think I did that a little bit early because I think now, maxed out damage on that. Give him just a break. We got water, fire, and moonlight. We're on wind now. Very understandably, we are now at... We now have the aggro after doing... Here, that sounds strong. Let's just not get hit by it. Again, timing your arts well, so useful. Unbelievably so. We now got 4. We can work on... Dark will be our next one. So long as Mia decides to cooperate. which is not a promise. Or not a guarantee, I should say. Especially because she'll want to switch over to Nim through the topple, but we avoid that. Nice. This is going well. I'm worried. I'm worried that it's going well. I fear how this will eventually explode in my face. I think the last thing we need is an electric. But I don't know if we can actually get any electric. If we have any way to do that. Electric Trinity, that is. Yes, we do. Okay, perfect. Wait, and we don't have Earth yet. Okay. So, 2. So, we can do that. Pop you. Yeah, so we just stay on Zenobia for a little bit. Sandstorm? This is... Huh. I am on the custom difficulty, right? Because this is... Murder rate? Right! He can just inflict doom. I forgot about that. We'll deal with this. Yeah, he can just inflict it with doom. I don't know how that'll exactly react in the chain attack. Hopefully, everything will be fine. Because if not, that'd be highly unfortunate. Because we would just lose immediately. That. Fail Cosmos. We can almost certainly get a full burst on this. QT. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Throw mark. Get us as likely as possible to break an orb. And alright, we are clear. Means we can now start working on the Earth. Then we can throw out... Yeah, sure, might as well. Ensure the break. That's fine, that's fine. And if Cosmos hits the Earth on this... Nice, nice. Yeah, was not expecting that to only take 1 attempt. It's like, if we somehow don't kill off of this, I will be shocked. Yeah, get the kill.
Final blow.
There is a reason
Yeah.
why I am special.
Down you go, maxed out damage on the chain attack.
Nice work,
And
everyone.
you've defeated
Hearts
the
of friends beat
the
us
final
all.
enemy. Huh. I expected that to be a lot longer. I thought it was gonna be a case of like, you know, I'll have to hold this for a while, you know, need to do a lot of recording off screen with this, but no. Yeah. So, okay, so, let me double check something. Okay, so, a little bit of a fun thing about this. Tyrannotitan actually is... I feel like saying it's programmed wrong is not necessarily correct. But, so one thing that's very much not mentioned, it's kind of back in, because it really doesn't matter that much, is that enemies will have different, you know, they behave differently depending on what level difference there is. So, for example, if you are, say you're fighting Relentless Archer and you're only level 90, at that point, Arjun will actually do 180% more damage, give you 184% more experience, and okay, if you were level 89, then you'd have an extra 20% resistance to reactions. The exception to this is Tyrannotitan Kuradil. Kuradil actually does not follow these, which is a bit unfortunate. I did something on my... Oh, that's what happened. Okay. Just a moment. Okay, so I actually can't necessarily confirm this, because I'm just going off of the Xenoseries Wikia. No, just the Wikia. So I can't confirm this, but I believe Tyrannotitan doesn't actually apply the level difference rules. So he can actually be kind of easy.
Now let's see. In my
So,
experience,
like, again, I can't confirm that. So, yeah. But if that is the case, then it's kind of, you know, again, it's still disappointing. I thought this was gonna be way more difficult. Again, I thought I'd be here for a while. Now, the most interesting thing that he drops, he drops a couple things. If we just go onto our item list, picked up things. Obviously, legendary core crystals, diamond, galaxy cube, and world tree drop all some of your best items of their respective types. But also, did he not drop it? He did. Okay, the Tachyon chip is the most interesting one of them all. Not necessarily because of their effects. I believe Tachyon chips are actually kind of weak. Well, in comparison of the, they're, with the, like, for the standards of the Super Boss drops, kind of weak, but they will give you the unique appearance of the Rare Blade when equipped. Of course, that's not true of your Legendary Blades. I don't think you can ever get their generic appearance back, but yeah, we can start getting the same appearances that they have in their art. So, like, I mean, again, we look at Zenobia, she has that, you know, big single-headed axe, and if we go on over to her, then we can see that Galaxy Dusking will give her that same appearance. Again, it's not really the strongest. Prion chips are they're a little bit better. Well, I mean, there's a lot that are better than them. They're, honestly, of the Super Boss drops, they're probably the worst by a fairly decent margin. Depending on how you think about block rate and tanking, the Dial-It-In chips might be a little bit more difficult, or might be a little bit worse. But it's not like these are, they're not bad, of course. I mean, they're dropped from the highest level enemy in the game. And the highest level in the series, barring challenge mode stuff, barring Seraphic Seratinia at some of the higher levels of Rematch. Those are a little bit higher level, but yeah, I will definitely be grinding Tyrannotitan quite a bit to get Tachyon chips, mainly just because again, they're not the best items, but I just like having the appearance of the Rare Blade's weapons. I just think it makes things a lot nicer and neater, because they are fantastic designs. And, like, not that the other generic ones are bad designs, of course not. But I don't know, just, I like this a little, I like having the extras of this a little bit more. Yeah, I expect that to be way more difficult. Actually, that went so well. So make sure that was, yeah. I'm actually gonna try it on Bringer of Chaos. We have time. We have so much goddamn time in this episode yet. So I'm just going to, we're gonna see how we do on Bringer of Chaos. It is one of those difficulties that it just makes everything super spongy, and your blade combos go down super quickly. So we're just gonna see how this goes. And, well, right away we have a problem that Mia's got the aggro immediately. We're just gonna see how Bringer of Chaos goes. Because I have no idea. Again, this is one of those, Xenoblade has some of the flawed, type of higher difficulty where it just makes enemies super spongy. And it just makes, like, look how quickly both of those are going. It's ridiculous how fast they go, and your your specials recharge a lot slower. It's just, everything's, it goes weighted in the opposite direction in some cases. Yeah, honestly, I expect this to be way more difficult, but I mean, we're still early on to the Tyrannotitan on Bringer of Chaos, so you know, maybe we'll. Ow. Bone Crusher's got to be a little bit careful about being behind him. Now I do have, I did give Tora some of his unique third tree stuff that lowers enemy break resistance again. I don't know if I'll ever really need to get up the. Well, I might as well in order to get the Eye of Shining Justice from Zeke's. That would just involve defeating Tyrannotitan a lot. That one I would probably just go on extra easy and defeat Tyrannotitan a bunch. It still gives the same reward, like the same level of rewards, I believe, for your level. Just doesn't give you the extra difficulty stuff. And I'm wanting you to switch to Alpha, but you're not. Would have much appreciated. But you don't want to. Rampage Train, that's the art that I was worried about, that I don't think you used like at all in the last fight. Oh, and the enemies respawn. Yeah, if you take it up, I guess it's like 15 minutes. No, 25 maybe? 20? Probably 20 minutes. Yeah, they do respawn after a little bit. And can we get... Fine. Very well, I'll do it myself. Yeah, that's kind of the thing with Bringer of Chaos, is that, like, you feel like you're not able to fully, like, implement the... It feels like you're not really able to fully play the game, because it makes blade combos super difficult, because they just run out so quick, and your arch charge is so slow. We are doomed right now, so I'm just gonna switch over to a chain attack. Plus this will kill the Ignas. But it just kind of, it makes it so that you can't really do a lot. Maybe this would be one where I would probably just want to boost up enemy HP a little bit more. Boost up enemy HP, boost up boost up enemy HP, not necessarily... no, we don't need to.
At your service.
do any of those. We should be yeah, we're guaranteed either way. We're guaranteed the same amount of kills. But one where, you know, you boost up the XP boost, like, again, just the two that I ended up boosting up. Just like, we also get like no extra damage from chain attacks. I think chain attacks really not that useful. I mean, for most of the game, the two ticks was very balanced. I mean, we saw with Digmara that it's not like it's not balanced. Like, it's not like it's completely unbalanced in my favor. You know, we still can lose relatively easily. But I think it's just that with Tyrannotitan, he's kind of weirdly programmed, and we're also very strong. And also, Dagmara is a very different type of enemy to fight.
Magnificent. Finish.
So, I don't know. And shockingly, we actually only killed one of the Ika. And I appear to have drawn aggro. I probably could have moved somewhere else. Hit more enemies. Ah, well. Not really that big of a deal. Ooh, that hurt. Man up! Yeah. Again, the difficulty in this game is so inconsistent. And I wish it was just a bit better. I mean, we're not really having difficulty with it. It's just like, I don't know. It feels less fun to. I mean, it incentivizes using blade combos and driver combos in conjunction, I suppose. To have that boost. Like, you have that difference between, or you have the boost in effect time between the I'm struggling with words. Yeah, the boost in effect time between having the two in combination, which again, that's what they're going for, but it just, I don't know. I really like experience, like the combat system in this game is so fun, but normal can end up being a little bit too easy. Bringer of Chaos kind of removes a lot of the factors that make the fight especially fun. Like, I think I mentioned, I think it was one of the challenge battles, that I was having a ton of fun with it. I think it was the fight with, it was Elma. Elma Redux? No, I did Redux off screen and on mega easy. But it was the Otherworldly Soldier. I was having a ton of fun with, like, okay, I need to get this specific, okay, Raking Douglas was a case of, I need to get this specific orb set so that I can make this fight easier. With Elderworldly Fighter, it was, okay, I need to time my specials correctly. And you just, on Bringer of Chaos, you don't get that. So, I don't know, this may be one where I boost, well, I mean, I don't really have any need to anymore. Maybe I would do it on challenge mode, or just, like, boost up the enemy HP and attack a little bit more. But, I don't know. Still, yeah, this was a much different episode than I thought it would end up being. I thought it would literally just be, I enter the fight, I talk through an attempt, or probably like 2 or 3 attempts, and I'm like, alright, I'll just cut away to when I manage to do this. Maybe I have to go off screen and, you know, grind up some materials, get better Ox cores. Maybe I have to just go and get more trust. No, we just beat them in one go. But next time, we'll have other things to do. I'm sure I say that like I don't, now that we have blade quests yet to do and normal quests yet to do as well. But until then, see you guys later!